going to get to work and continue to provide the services to the city of Pullman deserves.
Pullman's new police chief was sworn in today. New tonight, hear his plans for the department.
We're shooting for 70 degrees tomorrow, but we have a round of rain moving in.
Today, the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students is back in court. Tonight, the evidence the defense is trying to throw out. Good evening and thanks for joining us for KREM 2 News. I'm Amanda Rowley. Mark is off tonight. Well, new tonight, Pullman PD officially has a new police chief. Just hours after his swearing-in ceremony, KREM 2's Connor McAvoy spoke with Chief Aaron Brashears about his plans for the department. Connor?
Well, after 3 months as acting chief, Pullman's new police chief, Aaron Brashears, is looking forward to building trust between the department and the community.
Something that is critical is maintaining that public trust.
Pullman's new police chief, Aaron Brashears, emphasizes his priorities in his leading role at the department. He started with Pullman PD as a patrol officer, all the way to operations commander, who oversees detectives and officers, and now chief.
This department is a good department, and we have a very strong foundation.
This change in leadership comes after public trust paused. Former Pullman Police Chief Jake Opgenorth went on administrative leave in December of 2024 relating to domestic violence allegations against him. Washington State Patrol led the investigation. The case was dismissed and Opgenorth later resigned. Brashears says how the situation with his predecessor was handled is what he wants to see going forward, emphasizing transparency.
To have an outside agency who can step in and verify and provide our community with a reassurance that this isn't a police department that's going to cover up and hide things. We will have someone come in and shine a light where there needs to be a light shown.
Brashears says his focus starting out will be reviewing how policies and procedures are handled and how to improve them. He says they have 33 positions and hopes down the line he can be chief to more.
I would love to hire more police officers. Those hiring more police officers requires more funding and budget considerations from the rest of the city.
But for now, Brashears is basking in the excitement of his new role. He hopes to show his love for the city he's serving.
I am humbled and honored to be given this responsibility by our elected officials, and we're going to get to work and continue to provide the services to the city of Pullman deserves.
Brashears wrote a letter of introduction to the city saying he views the position as having the highest moral and ethical obligations to the community. He says he's looking forward to showing that through his new role. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
All right, thank you, Connor. Well, it's time now for your Night Beat with a quick look at the day's top stories. The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students was back in court today. Brian Koberger and his team are arguing what should be presented to the jury at trial. A key argument from today is if the surviving roommate, referred to as DM, should testify. DM identified Koberger in a selfie after the murders. They said his bushy eyebrows matched the suspect in the house. The defense argues her claims are misleading because they say she was under the influence.
Then that night before she got home, she was involved in a drinking game and drank Borg, which is hard alcohol and flavoring. Her degree of attention given this supports unreliability.
There's no grounds to exclude this testimony. DM's the only living individual who saw the person responsible for these 4 homicides. Her description of the male, including any characteristics such as bushy eyebrows, is relevant to the identity of the killer.
Attorneys argued over which evidence should be admitted at trial, including calls and text messages, the K-bar knife sheath with Koberger's DNA found at the crime scene, and surveillance of his Hyundai Elantra. The hearing will continue tomorrow. And it's day 3 of Lori Vallow Daybell's trial in Arizona. She's charged with conspiring to kill her 4th husband, Charles Vallow, in July 2019. Today, a woman who went on a date with Charles testified in court. She said during a date with Charles, the day before his death, he spoke highly of Lori to her, even during the divorce. She also testified Charles said he changed his life insurance beneficiary to his sister, and she encouraged him to let Lori know. During the cross-examination, Lori Vallow questioned the timeline of the woman's date with her husband.
Charles was in the process of a divorce. He was not in the process of a divorce. Did it surprise you to find that out? You've seen it all on TV where we're not getting divorced.
Okay.
So on the website that you met him, did he say he was divorced?
I'm not certain.
The prosecution objected to Vallow's line of questioning for being argumentative. A man charged with murdering a 19-year-old woman in what police called a gang shooting is back in Spokane after running to another state. Police arrested Cougar Devenroe Jr. in Colorado last month. He is a suspect in the drive-by shooting last July that killed 19-year-old Mary Kapustin. The 19-year-old was booked into Spokane County Jail and made her first appearance in court today. His appearance, rather. He's now facing murder and drive-by shooting charges. His bond is set at $1 million. Right now, the Spokane Fire Department is investigating a deadly fire on Spokane's South Hill. Firefighters found a woman and her 2 dogs dead at the home on West 27th Avenue. The Spokane Fire Department says arriving units saw heavy fire from multiple windows on the first floor. The fire department says the flames threatened a home next door, but that crews eventually controlled the fire. It's not clear what caused the fire at this time. And that's your Night Beat. For more on any of these stories, just head to our website, KREM.com. And now take a look at this. Viewer Philip Stoke got these amazing photos of lightning strikes over Deer Park last night. Incredible. Now you may remember we were tracking that storm live last night. Take a look at this video from last night's show. Now on this video you can see in the monitor a lightning strike right above Jeremy's head. Our producer Will Mead caught it just as Jeremy was talking about the storm at the beginning of his forecast. Pretty cool that we caught that right in real time. We've got Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo joining us live outside this evening. And Jeremy, you're forecasting more showers rolling in late tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, thankfully it doesn't look like we have any thunder or lightning with this next go round, but pretty cool to see it, especially when you know it's not severe weather. Philip, amazing pictures. I've tried taking lightning pictures my whole life and never have been able to capture one. 50 degrees and cloudy. It's much warmer tonight than it has been the past few, and that is thanks to some of that cloud cover. Cloud cover associated with our incoming system, and that still sits well off the coast, so no major threat for us until tomorrow night. Even then, it's not a major threat. It's just a passing round of showers. Looks to hit us starting around 10 p.m. here in eastern Washington with a couple of scattered showers. Our rain looks to arrive around 11 in eastern Washington. Places like Spokane and Coeur d'Alene will be in it. Moves out, and by Friday, we're back to sunshine across much of the inland northwest. Pretty great forecast, though. 70 and partly sunny on Thursday, rain tomorrow night. Then we dip. 59 for a high on Friday, mostly sunny skies, then more showers this weekend.
All right, thanks, Jeremy. Now don't go to bed just yet. President Trump hitting pause on tariffs for all but one nation. Plus, a new Washington state program could put an e-bike in your garage for the fraction of the price. That story in just 90 seconds.